Welcome to Dylan Jr.'s Film Reviews. Today I'll be talking about my top 10 Christmas movies, starting from the honorable mentions. But what I'm going to do is, each day I'm going to give you another number, another film for my top 10. So tomorrow I'll give you my 10, and 9, 8, and on and on. So on to my honorable mentions, or 11, 12, and 13 for me. So 11 would be Nightmare Before Christmas. I know what you guys are thinking. Why is that so low? Well, it is a Christmas movie, but it's also a Halloween movie. In my mind, it's more focused on Halloween because there's not a lot of Christmas aspect except him trying to turn Halloween into a Christmas is. But it's a great animated movie produced by Tim Burton, not directed by him, which most people think it is directed by him. But it's great animation style, stop motion. It's like the beginning of it. It's the start of when that sort of pushed in, and the characters are great. The score, the songs are all catchy. Every single one of them. Not a single one is annoying. It's not like Frozen where there's like 4 songs that are annoying and the rest are okay, and one's amazing, like Let It Go. It's amazing. But it is a good animated film. It's just a good film in general. It's got a good story to it. It doesn't slow down. It's good for the kids. It may be a little scary at some points, but it's still really good for the kids. You get to entertain them for like an hour and 40 minutes, I think. But it's a good film for Halloween and Christmas, and I mean, it's just fun for the whole family. Not a single moment is bad. The characters look great. Everything, the animation style makes the characters look more scary for like what the Halloween aspect is, and the Christmas aspect is really good. And it's first of all, I hate when people say it's a Tim Burton film, even though it's not. That's the thing that's been happening ever since this movie came out, and it's not a Tim Burton film. It's a produced Tim Burton film, but I know why people are all. I think people are going to start getting mad at me because it's not my top 10, and hey, but when I say that, it's an opinion, and it's in my top 20, so be glad it's not like top 100, even though it's not 100 Christmas movies. But on to 12. 12 would probably be, for all mention, it'd probably be Bad Santa. And I just watched this movie, and this movie has got a really messed up story. Most Christmas movies got a messed up story, but this one, this got a character that's almost non-redeemable. He's not a redeemable character at all. He's a drunk. He likes women, and he robs banks and malls during Christmas, and it does something very well. It introduces this kid who all he wants is just, to have a friend. He's a bullied kid. He has no friends, and he thinks this guy's Santa for like the movie makes you think he thinks he's Santa, but then he's like, no, I just want a friend, and that makes the Santa realize that, I mean, that's his first friend too, and it changes his mood. He accepts what has happened for him. He confesses and everything. He changes almost. He changes into a completely old man, and it's a funny movie. It's got a good heart to it. It's got a good message that all people can be redeemed, even though they don't seem redeemable in the beginning. And it's just, and then the secondary characters are so funny. The little elf and her elf's girlfriend. They go to Christmas. That's where they do the most shopping. When they rob that mall, they almost steal everything from each mall they go to. And one thing that's like the beginning that they went a little over the top for is how drunk this Santa Claus is, and what this drunk Santa says to kids. He cusses in front of kids. He yells at them, and it's like, it makes you think, like, why isn't the workers, why aren't they firing him? And it's just it handles the part where he changes very well, but in the beginning you're just like, this guy is totally non-redeemable. He's a drunk. Of course he's not gonna, become a good guy. Then it changes it, but this movie is in my top 20, and it's a great Christmas comedy. On to 13, and 13 would be, I know people don't really like this movie. I love it, Krampus. Krampus is a Christmas horror film, which sounds awesome in my mind. And it is based around the legend of Krampus, the monster that would come to kids who are bad. And it's funny, it's tense, scary, suspenseful at some parts, and it figures out how to use this creature to bring a family together. And it's got like a little bit of a twist in the end. If you've seen this movie, it's got a little bit of a twist, and it's got a pretty good twist. And I think it's a good movie. I don't know why people don't like this movie. I don't know why people, totally disregard this movie. I know this guy did Trick or Treat, and I haven't seen Trick or Treat yet. Hate me on that, but this is a good, well done Christmas movie, and a well done Christmas horror film. But other than that, it would be a little bit higher, but there's so many other good Christmas movies that are out there. And keep in mind, this is my opinion, so there are some films on this list that you're gonna be like, why is that on there? And I know they're not well reviewed films. I know people don't like them, but there are specifically two on my Christmas movie list that you're gonna be like, really? Why is that on there? Or why isn't this one higher? And I know you guys are thinking, where's Gremlins and Gremlins 2? Well, those are horror films and with comedy aspects. And again, it doesn't have Christmas around it, but I don't consider them like, they are Christmas films, but they're not like, focused on Christmas. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and stay tuned for more movies added on to the top 10 Christmas lists.